Be careful, though. Be careful, though. It's spicy.
Can we have that theme song?
Hustle flow. Whoop that trick.
Are we live?
Maybe we'll watch that here. That's a great
Oh,
movie.
yeah, that's another. Add that to the list of movies for New Year's.
We'll do that.
Hustle and blow, motherfucker.
It is a New Year's movie.
Yo, Hustle and flow's a
Are
great.
we live? Yeah, we are.
Oh.
I don't know. I guess. Oh.
Hey!
Yes, we're live.
Okay. No. Sorry, I hit
We didn't have
record,
the
I
intro
hit
music,
record.
so it was just Age and Nate sitting there for like. It was just this. It was just this.
Just two fats sitting on the couch.
What up?
What's up? What's good?
Hey.
What's good? What's good? What's good?
You gotta
Let me
hit
get on
that
this.
sound effect.
What sound effect?
How about them? You are nothing but. Well, that one's.
I don't know. I just clicked. What's going on, guys? We are
just wanted you to look
live.
at that.
Adams, how do I turn my headset down here? It's way too loud.
I think you're one.
Yeah. Keep me down. Yeah, that's way better. Thank you for that. Okay, now I can actually
Check
concentrate. What's going on over there? The NWO super party over there. Empty seat now, but you guys are sitting. How was this Thursday night Cowboys extravaganza for you guys?
Has anybody ever sat in this side other than you?
You.
Just me and you.
Just me and you, baby.
Holy fuck, yeah.
Maybe Tay-Tay at some point, but right now, just me and you.
I feel good.
You feel good?
Show was
good.
great, guys. Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming out. How was the Screech Boys? You guys polished off. I'd say you guys probably polished off about at least a half. Americans aren't going to know what we're saying here, but I'd say about a half a 2-6.
Yeah.
Half a 2-6 indeed. Yeah.
Well,
Good
just
work.
edit out Rach on that one so that she doesn't know that. So, did you know
So
that?
weird situation tonight. Coming into tonight's game, it was kind of one again. We've talked about this on the cast. It's been this last few weeks. These games have kind of felt like they were missing something. Coming into this game, it kind of felt like they were missing something. All that was talked about was how much or how many Tennessee players weren't going to be playing. So it was kind of hard to go into it thinking it was going to be an entertaining game, but I thought it was a pretty entertaining game, to be honest.
Well, you got to see a little bit of Nashawn Wright, a little bit or forced to see him anyways, and a little bit of running back Davis.
Malik Davis. So you're
Malik
talking about
Davis.
we got some backups going.
Yeah.
That was your takeaway from the game. Malik
Well,
Davis and Deshaun Wright. Not a bad thing. Malik Davis, very, very, very underwhelming performance. By the way, I think he had one or two decent runs, but our running game as a whole tonight.
Yeah, well, without Tony Pollard, you see what happens. He's an explosive running back, and he brings that extra oomph
Extra oomph in it.
that allows Zeke to
Spin on
fucking.
my arm.
So what do we got going on in chat? Lila's asking where is Adam? He's editing a video, Lila, so he won't be here for a little bit. Bandwagon boys are taking Nate Dogg with the slam ski.
Oh,
The screech is going
I
down.
feel it every time I see it too.
You see it to feel it.
So what do we got going on in chat here? We got how about them Cowboys? Is it only my screen that is doing the same thing over and over again?
What do you mean?
Maybe, I don't know. We're not going to ask them. What do you mean? Just
What, showing fat guys
Probably.
on your screen? No.
yes, you are live.
That's
Okay,
live.
what
That's
it was
live, dude.
It was
There's
our
fat people on your...
what it was. It was our intro.
Oh,
That's just
okay.
repeating itself. Yes, that was it. Okay, let's get into some Cowboys news here. Some stats. This is probably only going to be about a 20-minute today, so we'll get a lot of people are on the East Coast. It's what time? Almost midnight there. So we're going to bounce through this one fairly quickly.
Just the box stats.
I'm just going to say, it seemed like there was a lot of injuries tonight.
Yeah, it seemed like
So for the amount of injuries you took, or that the Cowboys took, was the game for the importance of the game? Was it worth the amount of injuries?
no, probably not. And Age brings up a great point. Brother Adrian brings up a great point. It's tricky. The NFL is tricky because you never expect your center to go get injured, right?
So that's our major problem. Right?
The major injury today was Badass, however you want to pronounce his crazy name.
Badass.
Him getting injured was probably the biggest thing of the game. And you always hear about at the end of the season, benching players, right?
Yep.
But there's certain players that you just never will bench, and a player that you'll never bench is usually your center because you never expect them to get hurt. So that's going to be a big deal going forward. We've lost two linemen in the last 4 weeks who are both played an integral part of this number one ranked defense.
We don't
or
know
offense with Dak.
what the seriousness of that injury is.
I thought
and-
someone sorry out. Yeah, go ahead. Finish it
No,
off.
you heard.
No, I thought one of you guys said that he was out for the season, but
No, we don't know. It just by the looks of what his injury was, the roll up on the back of the leg,
the
weight.
Okay.
It's just
Those are terrible.
Those are
injuries.
terrible.
It looked horrible.
At
It looked
the
fucking
very
horrible,
least,
so.
we see what happens this Sunday. If Eagles win, there's no change in what we do on our game against Washington. So
Yep.
then you just keep him out. It's a nice long week anyway. If he happens to recover,
Yeah, we're not playing. We're not playing now till next Sunday. Like
not this Sunday,
Like
the
10
next
days
Sunday,
from now.
yeah, exactly.
So what Alex is basically saying, if the Eagles win on Sunday, it gives us there's no reason to play any of our starters to try to secure the NFC East. If the Eagles win on Sunday, we're going to be 5th place no matter what.
So who do they play then on?
The Eagles play.
No.
Saints.
Who do
The
the
Saints.
Cowboys play on their roster then, on their line?
Just the backups.
So that's going to be fun to watch. Maybe they like
You
said,
still
they got
get
a
it,
lot of
like-
shit to prove.
Yeah, we'll still watch it and it'll still be a good time. There just won't be much going
Washington
in.
might have something to prove.
Washington, yeah.
Washington's play to be in.
Yeah, Washington-
They have to win to get in.
Washington's going to be playing everybody.
Because you got Seattle still in the hunt, and I know some other stupid fucking.
AJ, could we bring up the NFC playoff race? I don't know how to switch to your screen, but even if we bring
Green
it up,
Bay,
Green Bay's in the hunt. Seattle's in the hunt.
Detroit.
Detroit's in the hunt.
I'd like to see fucking
Yeah,
Detroit
but
get in.
I
doesn't
wanna see
Detroit
De-
have to like
Let's get in there.
they have to
Detroit.
They have to win every game.
everything, and then everyone's got to lose.
And they
everything.
play the Packers at the Packers home.
Detroit's-
They play in Lambeau.
You guys just talk because AJ's going to be switching screens here.
So
I mean, I can't. I mean, Jacksonville and fucking Tennessee is going to be good.
Tampa Bay's not guaranteed to get in either. They've been playing shit. I mean, you could have
NFC South is a
Carolina's
shambles.
fucking hot right now.
So basically, if Tampa wins this week, they've secured. If Tampa wins on Sunday, they've won the
If
NFC
Tampa wins,
South.
yes.
And then that means that's who we're
That's
playing.
fucking exciting. Like there you go.
That's what the
That's what's
last
gonna happen.
week, 2 weeks, I guess, because now it's 7. So the last weeks of NFL season are. It's a division game. Everyone plays the last division game, which is fucking awesome because you never know how it's going to work out, and it's always divisions are how the playoffs are decided.
It's great. Usually, it's a different setup. I think.
Okay, we're not gonna worry
hang,
about it
Hang
then.
on, it's up here. It's up here.
Sorry, guys, we're trying to just get this for.
And it's two guys. We don't know what we're doing over here.
There
we
it
go.
is.
You're going to give us
There
the
it is.
show?
Okay, so guys, we have
Don't ever give us the
so
show.
we have the wild card hunt up on the screen. You guys can't see it because we don't know how to get to it for you guys. But I'm just gonna read it out to you guys here. Oh my goodness.
No,
We got a bunch of what ifs.
What do you?
on
No,
ours.
I got it. I got it. Don't.
Oh, you're controlling it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you control it. Give us go up to the top. Like let's go top down. So you got the
there it
Eagles.
is.
The Eagles are basically the first overall seed right now. They're still in a battle with the Vikings right now. So there's no. Can we get it so you just zoom in on the NFC?
I hope the Vikings take number 1 because they're the shittiest fucking team there.
If the Vikings get the first seed, they might be the worst number 1 seed to ever.
Absolutely.
Like honestly, they would probably be the first ever terrible 1 seed.
They can't beat anybody of importance.
We watched them give them a 40. Cowboys give them a 40-3 beatdown.
Fucking slap the fucking shit out of them.
We beat the boots off them. Some
Kirk
would say.
Cousins is a Derek Carr, and they suck.
Okay, so Eagles 1 spot right now. The Vikings are in the 2 spot. 49ers, Nate Dogg, that's your guys.
Love it.
Nate Dogg's 49ers in the 3rd spot. Cowboys with a great record, unfortunately, are in the 5th spot. And then it kind of gets a little shaky here. The Buccaneers technically are in the 4th seed.
Yep.
They haven't locked it up. Giants and then the Commanders are in the 6th and 7th. So right now, still, the NFC East is going to send every single team from the division into playoffs.
Yep.
Playoffs, which is kind of wild. And then on the bubble, Nate Dogg had named a couple of these guys, but we'll read through them again. We got the Seahawks, Seahawks who are 7-8, the Lions who are 7-8, the Packers who I do not want to make it into the dance.
No.
I do not want to see the Packers. I do not want to see Aaron Rodgers. It's just a stigma for me. I don't want to see either of them in there.
Let's say things
Aaron
go.
Rodgers sucks.
I just don't want to see him.
They
They beat us already this year. I don't want to see him in the
That's
playoffs.
true.
Let's say the teams who win are the ones who are the teams who we see now in the playoffs are the ones who go in. Let's say everyone wins and makes it in. What's the trajectory basically for the Cowboys to get to the Super Bowl? First, of course, we have to play.
Scroll back up here for a second.
Yep.
So pretty much you're going to say if we win, so we'd be playing.
Everyone. Let's say.
Let's get out.
It plays out how it does.
In the
right
hunt.
now.
Yeah, it plays out from in
You're
the
just saying
hunt.
the 1 to 7 seed are in.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to the top here. So basically, the Vikings or the Cowboys are going to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yep.
The Vikings would play the New York Giants. The Vikings would play the Washington Commanders, and the Giants would play the San Francisco 49ers.
Yep.
San Fran should absolutely kill the Commanders.
Anybody.
The Giants should lose to the Vikings, and then hopefully the Cowboys beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
So then.
So then the third seed would play actually us, I think, in this situation here.
Because one would
Yeah,
come
how does
in
that
and
work
play,
then, the second
one
round?
would come in and play the
Eagles-
the least seeded team.
Eagles would end up playing. Oh no, we'd play the Eagles.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
We'd play the Eagles. So if in the wild card round, if every team ends up losing but the Cowboys win, we'll be playing the Eagles in the divisional round.
Yep.
Which I'd rather
That's what you guys want.
I'd rather play the Eagles than the Niners or the Packers, to be honest.
Yeah, you've said that since day one. So
I don't care when we play the Eagles. If it's a divisional round playoff game to get to the NFC Championship against the Eagles,
Yeah.
I like the chances.
And look at this. The Vikings play the Packers next too.
It's an important game. There's a lot of important games. This NFL Week 17, these next 2 weeks in the NFL, this whole board that we're looking at here as playoff teams could just completely switch.
absolutely.
And
mean,
that's
49ers
why
pretty
the
sure.
NFL is the fucking best.
It
And
comes.
I'm pretty sure that'll happen.
Oh, it's literally going to come down to the wire. There's so much drama. Like even now, Sunday, I'm going to be usually like if the Cowboys aren't playing, I'll watch football. Like say the Cowboys play on a Thursday night, I'll still watch football on the Sunday, but usually not really care. Like I'll glance. I'll be watching that full Eagles game
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
because if the Eagles lose, we're still in the run for the NFC East.
You have
So-
you have to watch it.
Oh yeah. Now
I
the
mean,
chances.
Vikings Packers. That's a major game because it's also
Yes.
the Packers play the next two games at home. Detroit has to play the Packers Week 18 at home. So I mean, that's why the NFL is the fucking best.
It just it's like the gift that keeps on giving.
It's the
Every week
yeah,
is just
yeah.
and this is the thing with the NFL. Every game is so important.
Yep.
That's why you talk about like teams taking weeks off. They should never, like a coach should never ever say a team's going to take a week off.
That's why I can't believe the Titans did that today. That is such bullshit to the team. Also to the fans, they got to come to the fucking game. Like, who the fuck would come to the game unless you were a Cowboys fan?
My only argument or
I mean, they played
Rebuttal?
well. The Titans played.
They played
Yeah,
well.
they played
but,
well.
I mean, it's
my only rebuttal to that is
Yeah.
if Derrick Henry is ailing from stuff that he's not technically
Sure.
injured from and needs to be held out, but he's had some stuff that he's sore from.
Sure.
And you can now get a 16-day rest for him
sure.
and go into a game that if you win, you're in.
But Malik Willis wasn't hurt.
No, I
for
think
shit.
that
Hey,
was
man.
I think that was more so just let's see what we got.
Sure.
This is it was the smartest play for the Titans. They essentially got go for it.
That's mine.
No, yours is there.
Oh, you want to just toss me one? Sorry, you were talking. My bad, AJ.
This one I literally just cracked, and then you
Crack
when I did
two.
the show you
Just crack two.
yeah.
He's got me.
Correct.
Hand off.
Correct.
Hey,
dude.
is
Correct,
Kilo
Hand off.
still with
Thank
us?
you, sir.
Is Kilo still with us?
I don't know. I can't really see chat, to be honest. Ad
check.
usually mans this a little bit better. AJ, how do I get rid of this?
Click on main.
We're going back. Okay. Sorry, I cut you off. What were you saying?
I can't really remember. So I just want to say that the next game doesn't really matter.
If
for the
this is
Cowboys.
if this is your first time in here Yeah, usually we're feeling pretty good after a Cowboys victory.
Yeah.
We're feeling good. I will say this about the Tennessee Titans. I would be very, very surprised if that Josh Dobbs wasn't playing for them next week.
Yeah.
The guy had a good game. Their quarterback, he played very well. The Titans quarterback, I thought, played really good. And compared to Willis, he looks like the better quarterback right now.
His parents looked like he was playing well too. You could tell they were very proud of this.
They're in.
What was the deal? Why did they look so pissed?
I don't know.
Maybe they just aren't into football.
Maybe they didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah, who knows? It was funny. It was very meme worthy. The weird part was that they just kept cutting to it.
Yeah, right in between. There they are.
The dad.
Look, someone's already memed it.
Oh, here, let me just 1 sec.
Flight to Detroit, flight to Nashville. Oh, jeez.
Looks like Senator Palpatine there, doesn't it?
With Yoda?
She didn't, like,
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Some lesser than.
this is a great moment. The dad was a little more celebratory.
Crack
He smiled. He smiled at one point.
But
He
the
did
mom
move
was
at one point.
very Cruella de Vil throughout the whole fucking
Flight to Detroit, flight to
and maybe I don't blame him. Like you said, Ant, a little. I looked. BC rains about 190 days on average per year, so we don't really give a fuck about weather, baby.
They woke up yesterday at 5 a.m. to go to the airport, but
Yeah.
forgot Josh's extra set of keys, so had to go back home, but still made their flight.
Are these more memes, or are they the
From Atlanta to Detroit. Once they got to Motor City, they had to find his car in the garage, pay $420 to get it out, drive 530 miles to Nashville.
Wow, is that
They
true?
look thrilled to be there. That's what it said.
Oh man, they're getting lit up. They're getting absolutely just lit up on Twitter. I mean, he played great. He definitely got the mom's height.
Yeah.
Hey, so it wasn't just us, guys.
It wasn't just us. They got memed out. They definitely got
course.
they got memed out over there.
Look
So-
like they switch bodies.
Read it, H. Read it.
No, you do it.
Josh Dobbs' parents look like they've switched bodies like the hot dog, like the hot girl, or vice versa, and come to realize that they're stuck eternally.
Yeah.
It totally does. Jesus.
They had to pay $340 for their son's car to bring it home. Would be pissed too, is what chat said.
That's hilarious.
So what
Made it up. There we go.
Let's main it up. I'm gonna ask you guys. We usually do this thing. We'll get ads answer after.
Oh, we
usually,
gotta do player of the game.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna do, and usually we should probably shave. We should probably save a crack'em for this segment, but we're just gonna do it without one. We usually do the.
Shit, I don't think we've recorded since week 14.
Probably not. That would be like us to do. We usually
We'll
do a
have to go
crack 'em
back.
player of the game, guys.
Yeah.
So we all get to pick someone that we thought was the best player on the Cowboys, and he's the crack 'em player of the game. So we're gonna start off with you two. Get your guys' suggestions. Brother Adrian's going for it.
I'm gonna go Parsons.
You liked him.
Yeah, just because he scared everybody and caused a lot of penalties, and
Where is the puddle?
the fear of God was in that line. So
Absolutely.
Parsons was my guy.
That's a great pick. Brother Adrian's always good at analyzing other stuff that most people wouldn't see. And for sure, the fact that Micah Parsons just lining up from this left tackle and left guard, literally made them jump
Twice.
twice. So that's a stat that will never come up on any stat sheet. It's never going to be a penalties awarded to this guy. That's a great pick, Agent, a good reasoning. Nate Dogg, what do you got rolling over there?
Dobbs' parents. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I honestly was going to say Parkins as well. I mean, Parsons had one fucking hand, and he made those guys jump off twice.
Yeah, but
What did you guys call it? The hive paw or something?
Yeah, what is it?
AJ did.
the
or AJ or Ad, one of them did. It was fucking
Hive.
hilarious.
The hive.
The
But,
Hive.
I mean, he had one hand, and he made them jump off twice. And when you jump off sides,
Yep.
or false start, I should say, false start
false start.
at home,
Yeah, you said that.
that is, I don't know, a credit to the defense, I would think, because you should never have a false start at home. That is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
So I will say Micah Parsons.
We got two Micah Parsons. AJ.
I'm going to go on the offensive line here. Dalton
Ooh.
Schultz. Not the offensive line, sorry.
I mean, he
But
does block.
on the offensive
He does
side
block.
of the ball. Dalton Schultz, 2 touchdowns, coming up big. Say what you want about the lad. Yes, he does have a high, squeaky voice, and yes, he annoys everyone on the team. But the man caught 2 touchdowns, I
And
think-
yes, he does stream himself playing Fortnite, but that's okay.
Yes.
Also, no one cares about
and
that.
unblock us, Dalton.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
Unblock us
we're
right
just mad
now.
that
blocked you two.
We're just mad that
three
you
nice gentlemen.
he just blocked us for no reason.
So I gotta give the look, points matter. The man got 2 touchdowns.
Yep.
I gotta give it up to him.
Yeah, in a tight game, what was the score? 27-13. He literally had almost half the points scored in the game. It's tough to not say that. I'm gonna stick to offense. Also, and Ad's gonna be the tiebreaker.
Also, too.
Also too as well also. I'm gonna stick with offense here. I'm going CeeDee Lamb. The guy's got another 100-yard performance. He had, what did he have here?
11 catches.
11 receptions. The guy was possession receiver. Usually he's not the craziest possession receiver. He's usually getting the tugs. 11 receptions for 100 yards. I like it.
Missed the touchdown. That's okay. I think that puts him up over 100 receptions, and
does.
1,300 yards.
It does. You're right.
So he needs another 100, and maybe he can get those 2 tutties to give him 10. But we're
Does
happy
he even
with 8.
play though?
Well,
This is the thing.
Yeah,
If the
that's right.
if the Eagles win, probably not.
if the Eagles win, he might not even be playing.
I mean, honorable mention to Hilton too, right? Like,
Oh, Hilton's
he
fucking
is
such a good
the
pickup.
third
I
down
honestly thought you
monster.
were gonna pick Hilton.
I actually wanted to. And
Yeah,
I was
you
like,
did.
no,
I
good
love
call,
Parsons,
Age,
though.
because Hilton,
Third down monster. Like
third
you guys
down
were saying.
monster. Yeah, and he's just showing up and out receiving and yards than Gallup.
And
He's-
his nickname's the Ghost.
The Ghost,
That's
yeah.
fucking
Yeah, the
rad.
Ghost.
I
That
love
was
that.
badass.
The thing with the Ghost here, he's 33 years old, hasn't played for a team all year,
Yeah,
gets
great.
picked up. He has one week that he's not like in the offense. Second week he has that third and 30, and
Yeah.
then this week he literally looked like our second best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Yep.
He just seemed reliable. And the thing that you won't see on the stat sheet, I think there was the one deep one, or no, that was to Gallup, that there was that big PI. But the T.Y. Hilton signing has been amazing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to. So you guys, we got 2 Micah Parsons.
We need it.
We
Should
got-
get Adams' call, or
He'll be in.
I think it's Parsons if we're going.
No, but Ad's got to pick, because if Ad picks CD or Dalton Schultz, it's a tie.
I'm making a prediction here, and I think Ad picks Dalton
I'll go
Schultz.
grab him real quick.
I
Yeah, just
think-
bring him in. No, but everyone silence. AJ's gonna get Ad. We don't know his pick. This is gonna settle it. Did you hear us talking?
It's right here.
Oh, CD!
yeah, okay.
Pack of 88s. He was listening in the wind.
I thought it was Schultz. I thought you were gonna pick Schultz.
the 2 teats.
So then, do I tie break it?
You already picked?
He didn't do what CD did.
Oh wow!
Actually, I was gonna go with T.Y. Hilton because I'm crazy like that.
So
So this is what happens when there's a tie, because usually there's 3 of us, so it's.
you got to go straight to stats then.
Well, no, we go to the chat. We go to Instagram. I'll put a poll up tomorrow with Dalton Schultz, Micah Parsons, CeeDee Lamb. I'll just put those 3, and whoever
who-
gets voted on.
Okay, fair enough.
So Schultze blocked you guys, and
Schultz won't get picked.
no, yeah,
Schultz
So,
won't get picked.
that's what
You go to a jury?
I was going into a long-winded. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If he blocked you, like fuck that guy.
Yeah.
But
He blocked us.
someone else said that it's more than likely his PR team that fucking
Maybe, but why? Then
because
fuck those guys. What a bad PR team.
mean,
we didn't say
if-
anything bad
if
about
that
them.
guy is looking at every post that people are writing, what a fucking loser. You know what I mean?
Age. This is what I'm going to say about Dalton Schultz. He seems like that guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I've watched his streams, and this is why I always bring up his streams, because I have looked at his Fortnite stream. He's that guy that shouldn't have, like, he's that personality
that messages you in like after the match and it's
Yeah.
like, you motherfucker.
Sorry, say that again.
Like he messages you after a match saying you're a motherfucker. You did that thing where it's illegal. Swear you're cheating.
That's
and-
Schultzy to a T.
Yeah, okay,
Honestly,
okay.
I've watched his stream, and we're not trying to bash the guy, but you look at, like, we're at the time we're a page with, I think we had like 6,000 Instagram followers at the point, and you're blocking us. So, I mean, it's kind of oh,
trash.
hey, we got Someone in chat here saying respect to the Latino world order.
Yeah.
Sports Pro 2.0.
Yeah, there we go.
Love Sports Point.
Respect to the Latino world order. Sorry, guys. I haven't been as good as Ad at responding to chat. It is a lot. I give Ad props for doing what he does back here.
What chat are you on right now?
Well, we got YouTube chat going.
I thought
Yeah, but
you
you're
were on
also
TikTok, too.
talking and
Also, too.
not to take away from it. I'm just saying that's why the additional talking and doing it
It's
is
tough.
is the toughness.
It's tough. It's tough. But
We love you, Ad.
he's out there.
I mean, we're looking forward now to fucking Washington.
the Commanders.
Yeah, I'm
Carson
I'm actually looking for
fucking
that.
Wentz.
Carson Wentz, and I'm looking forward to playing Carson Wentz.
Absolutely, you are.
Hey,
It's
Carson,
like playing Derek Carr.
whence did you go?
Back into the starting lineup. I will never be a fan of Carson Wentz. He's terrible. He's not a good quarterback.
No.
Well,
I can't
He's the
believe
worst
they.
quarterback in the league.
I can't believe they went back to him. Honestly,
Yeah, I can't.
I do got a question here.
let's
Him
hear
and
it.
Russell Wilson.
And perhaps maybe we can double dip you, Nate Dogg, with
Double dip me.
what you
What
think
kind of
about
sex position is a double dip? What are you trying to do to Nate?
the double dip. I think your head over your ankles overhead,
It's got to be something to do with the
ass
butthole.
up in the air. Yeah,
Really?
and you're getting double dipped.
Okay,
That's
Nate.
a double. That's insane.
Nate, double dip us.
I don't
Yeah.
want that.
No,
I'll
this is-
double dip you.
I want to be double dipped with your
Yes.
thoughts on Cowboys and
Yeah.
then the your fucking team, the 49ers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Champions.
Next week, what are the Cowboys going to do? What do you think we're going to do? Are we going to put out everyone, or is it going to be kind of a
It depends on the Sunday game against what the Eagles
who
do.
plays first?
The Eagles play at 10 a.m.
And then Cowboys at
Cowboys have already played this week.
no.
We played Thursday night. We have to
Oh,
wait.
so you mean next week? If
it
right.
all next week depends
Yeah.
on what the Eagles do this Sunday.
On
Okay.
Sunday.
So you can't even really make you could make two predictions. You could make the prediction of what do the Cowboys do if the Eagles win? What do the Cowboys do if the Eagles lose?
Okay,
If the
let's do
Eagles
that.
if the Eagles lose, you play everybody. You play to win. If the Eagles win
Yeah.
and clinch the division, anybody that has any type of ailment, Micah with his hand, he's not playing. Like
You're
that's-
getting the Cooper Rush starting. That's for sure.
If you for sure have no chance to, and I've said this on the cast before that I'm always if you're not hurt, you're playing. I still think if Dak Prescott isn't hurt in week 18, you still get him out there
Play
for a
some.
little bit. I don't want to just say I just don't want to say bench everybody. I still think you get guys out there, but you got to be conservative with them.
play 1 or 2 quarters with them and then switch it up.
Eagles lose Sunday,
Full.
you're fucking going full tilt.
steam ahead.
Actually, AJ, could you get up?
fucking
Could you
ball.
see on week 18? Actually, I think it's all to be determined. So we don't even. This is what the NFL does. And Nate, you were saying how smart they are.
Yep.
None of the week 18 times are set yet.
No, absolutely no.
They're
Because
waiting.
there's
They're
flexing
waiting.
in, there's
There's too much
flexing
money.
out.
There's too much money for
Too much money
for the time
involved.
spots.
Yeah.
They're all TBD.
You coming in or you done or what?
Get
And
over
flex.
here.
Going over the outsiders.
Yeah.
And
You got to get jumped in over here.
look, son.
Okay, here. Let me get you over here.
So if
Crack 'em if you got 'em.
you're just crack 'em if you got 'em. If you're just listening, we're looking at the schedule. Everything is TBD.
Yep.
Ad, can you get it so that I can add?
What
chat
games do you
guys?
think are going to be the Sunday nighter? I guess,
Well,
or the big games.
Lions Packers could be huge, Nate.
It's going to be involving Green Bay.
Lions Packers could be a huge January 8th game.
Yep.
Eagles Giants, depending again what the
Yeah.
Eagles do on Sunday.
Bucks Falcons because it depends on if who wins, who loses.
The NFL does it right. The NFL does it so
They're
well.
so fucking smart, these guys, man.
Well, and they override everybody else, right? Like if whenever
they
they
dominate.
decide, they
Yeah.
fucking.
Oh, they tell the
They
networks.
tell the networks.
The network doesn't get to say shit. The network's actually hoping that the game that they have, the network's hoping that the game that they have ends up being the Monday or the Sunday nighter.
Yeah.
That's what
exactly.
they're hoping. Did you post that?
Yep.
It's on. Are we gonna watch it?
Yeah, you can do a live reaction.
Yeah, let's do a live
Gotta
reaction.
get AJ to do it though.
Okay.
We're gonna do a live
I'll be
reaction.
sleeping.
We're gonna do a live reaction to our post game.
It's kind of nice not having to deal with all that bullshit, you know.
Can we-
Come
can
over
we
here,
wa-
be a
can we watch
commentator.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get it up.
AJ's gonna put it up.
Little behind baseball.
What the fuck is this doing?
Chat. We're gonna give a.
We don't get
Chance.
There's no problem with that, right?
No, unless
if
you're gonna
if you're sitting
copyright.
in the hot seat. You gotta party with the big boys.
Do it. Don't be a little bitch. If you do one, I'll do one.
He's shotgunned already.
Oh yeah, you did.
There it is.
And-
There's
and-
the screech.
Oh,
And
fuck,
shotgun too.
Whoa!
Don't play yet. I'm gonna. Well, you're gonna pass.
Adam.
Pass it
Somebody
over,
coming through
son.
The door here. That was.
Wait,
some-
what was
some-
that fucking noise?
That was a noise.
Oh, this. Should I just scald the rest of it?
Yeah. Absolutely. You're not going anywhere. You're watching Back to the Future
It's
tonight.
like 2
Don't worry
ounces
about it.
there. Uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh, don't puke on my sub. Don't puke on my
Oh
sub.
shit!
That's the best thing I've ever
Hey,
seen.
that's out. It's coming up over the top. Ready? Ready? Hey, ready?
No.
Just kidding.
No.
Okay. Oh man, that's just fucking gross.
It's spicy.
It's
Come on,
spicy. All right, let's get our live reaction to our live reaction.
Hang on. I'm having audio
And
issues.
it's taking a dump there.
Is Anth frozen or not?
Full on dump.
Look at that lower jaw though.
Yeah. Oh, we don't have sound.
I know.
No.
What should we talk about? Let me get AJ off the screen until he knows he's ready. Okay, he's out. So,
Oh,
you gave us your player of the game.
Yep.
What were well, we're gonna hear your reaction, I think. AJ, you ready?
no, keep going.
Keep going. So, what were we talking about?
Here's what I thought was a big issue. Obviously, I did like seeing
Tennessee
Malik Davis getting.
Titans 90-0.
There it is. Guess what? Fuck him, eh?
Go ahead, finish your thought.
No. My thoughts on tape.
Hey, did you see this over here?
You guys hold hands. We hold arms.
Shoulder hold.
We shoulder hold.
Cowboys Nation, we're going to start it with one of these. Crack him if you got him, son. I get it. It's going to seem like the world is falling. Everyone's going to be mad that we didn't beat the Tennessee Titans 90-0.
Be a bigger barn burner for them boys on the road. It definitely was not that. The rain definitely simmered our pizzazz out.
It's an NFL game. We were the away team. Shit happens. These guys are all professional players. They're all going to play very well.
Dak Prescott, you got to stop throwing interceptions like that, man.
Facts.
Please.
29 completions
Facts, though.
for 41 passing
And then falls
attempts,
asleep.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not the greatest stats. However, love seeing CeeDee Lamb get the receptions that he did.
Kudos to CeeDee Lamb, another 100-yard game. Okay, great.
CeeDee Lamb, 100 yards. He's an 88. The guy's legit.
Without Tony Pollard out there, our run game didn't really have that electricity. Sure, I'm happy Zeke got another touchdown, keep that streak going. But otherwise, I mean, it was pretty much non-existent.
Malik Davis getting some more reps with TP20 out. Like seeing Malik Davis getting those snaps and getting some yardage.
What I want to stop seeing is these tipped passes by receivers. Dak Prescott now in this season, I'm going to just talk off the top of my head. I don't know if this is an actual stat. I'm sure I'll hear it from someone.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Crack him if you got him.
Nice
son.
catch.
Another
That
50
could have
yards.
been bad.
He's
That
had
was a
about
good
5
catch.
or 6
That is.
literal passes tipped off a receiver's hands into the opposing team's hands. We got to stop seeing that. If we want to have any chance in playoffs, we got to clean up our turnovers. 2 interceptions by Dak, not great.
Lackluster offensive performance nonetheless. On defense, I was ragging on them all game. Wright did get that interception, so another kudos thrown out to Wright, but
Is it 1776 in here?
He got beat a couple times too many, and
Those are like
I'll admit it. I thought we should have beat them 50-0.
Very, very, very disappointed with some of the injuries that we saw coming out of the night. Specifically with Biadaz, Badass. Our center's out. So it's going to be a rough week. We have 8 days before the next game. Let's see what happens. But all in all, still stoked with the win. Let's go Cowboys.
We're going to move on to Washington next week, who's a divisional rival. I'd like to see a cleaner game. Again, we didn't play a 60-minute game. But at the end of the day, Cowboys win, and a George W is a George W, son. Let's go, Cowboys!
I loved what I saw otherwise with the defense. They were putting some not in the best positions at times, and that's why Tennessee was able to score some points, but otherwise played pretty damn good. I had another point. I can't remember what it was, but it doesn't really matter. Go Cowboys. Woo!
Oh,
Look at me, I'm Adam. I'm behind the counter doing all this stuff.
I'm behind the counter doing.
Oh, I'm running the podcast. La la la.
By the way, I do apologize. I forget.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
No, but you're right. No bosses.
The Outsiders made it in right at the end.
Oh, yeah,
We were in
boy.
the green room there.
What the hell
How's
were
the
you
green
even
room?
talking
Outsiders are in the green room just
knows?
talking about work, you know?
Yeah, what?
Hey, I like those recaps.
I like those recaps. They're fun. Add fucking some speed editing.
Hey, third kudos. Can I give a third kudos out?
Yeah, third kudos.
Third kudos to Adam Bass.
Adam Bass.
Usually back here in the throne, which Anth has admitted is a difficult position to be in, manning both
He's
talking
a special
and
teams player of the game.
Do we have any crackums anywhere?
Oh yeah, we got crackums. We don't get rid of the crackums.
We did
mine are out
we
there.
did do the Crackham player of the game, which is going to go to.
It's going to
now.
it's going to vote.
It's voting now.
It's
And
going
we
to
got to
vote.
kind of back. Look at the end of the year.
Ad was looking like he didn't get a pick, yet he came in and
came in, remember?
picked. You did what
You did pick.
I came in like I was going to do a
picked
DQ
CeeDee Lamb.
in the yeah, I know I picked CeeDee Lamb.
He also said Hilton.
And then I walked away and said I wanted Hilton.
No, you
Hey,
said
Why
sit
did you
down.
go Hilton?
My CD jersey's more war torn than yours, bitch.
It is. Mine's been washed.
It's got pee on it.
Yeah.
Boots on the ground just said go Adam. I think he wants
Adam.
you. I think he wants you to leave.
Yeah.
Adam, you've been asked to leave your own
No,
house.
no.
Just get the fuck out of here. Adam is. He said go Adam. I read it as fuck off Adam, but
No, there's no way Boots would say that.
Boots wouldn't say that to you. So what else do we want to talk about, guys? It was kind of a rocky game, a little bit. Do we move on to next week? It's even hard to speculate on next week because there's so many in the air questions.
There's 8 days.
Look, man.
It's 10 days actually because it's
Eight
Thursday.
crazy
Good games
nights.
for you guys to watch.
The things
a lot of
I
games.
just want to say, and I'm not you know me, I'm not a naysayer, but things are very shaky, very rocky in Dallas right now.
Are you guys going to
okay?
do a show on Sunday?
Fed on in here. Yes.
We're gonna do a show on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to watch
look
that
at
you
this
could like
fat again.
incorporate.
We did
into
think about it.
We'll
we
think
do have a
about it.
we do have a
This
we do
guy.
have a question in chat. Adam, what is your favorite phallic shaped food? Phallic shaped food.
the best. They're all the best of them.
Bananas.
I think he's an egg.
Popsicles.
I think he's an eggplant guy.
No, bananas.
Bananas,
bananas. Yeah.
Bananas.
like
I'm
go
gonna-
bananas.
If I have to eat a
You're saying
phallic
they didn't
shaped
hear you.
food,
Bananas.
Bananas.
Nanas.
that's a hard curve.
AJ,
too.
what's yours? Bull's penis.
Straight. Yeah. Straight up. Give me the goods.
Give me the goods. LOL. No, Adam is the man of the people. Man, Ad, you're getting some love over here.
Some love.
Look at him in between.
I feel like I'm the I feel like I'm the ball boy who's finally getting his time
Oh, wow.
to shine.
The what?
The ball boy.
You
The bad boy?
We start talking about phallic shaped things, and Ad goes right to balls.
right to balls.
No ball boy. It's bat boy.
Hey, I'm between two LWO
Did you know that?
Yeah, he is.
Is that coach gonna hold you guys up over there?
Yeah,
Man,
easily.
of course it would.
You guys actually look cozy over there.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
I
nap.
do. I do have.
We bring up
Like
some
this.
stuff.
I did-
Anything you want to bring up?
I want to bring up right now,
Okay.
and I'm doubling down on it. My concern with the Cowboys. We're
You talk. I'm just gonna grab a drink.
sure.
Can you grab me one too?
Yep.
Also too.
Yeah, we
Oh,
have
nice.
a
read
weakening
upside
kind of
down.
offense in it. Not a
Beautiful. Good movie.
harsh decline. But we're seeing some really nice play from CD Lamb,
Yeah.
obviously, and
Thanks, bruh.
Dalton Schultz,
yeah.
showing up today. But overall, game to game, game over game, we're seeing a kind of decline in our offensive play. Also, our defensive play. I know the offensive play has stepped up enough to kind of compensate for a little bit of the
Crack 'em, you got 'em.
decline in defense, but there are scary holes on opening up. I'm not taking.
I'm scared of holes.
I'm scared of the hole in the video that Nate brought us.
What one's that?
The Jane Seymour Dallas
Seymour
Cowboys
one?
cheerleaders.
What do you mean? The hottest fucking
Oh,
movie of all time.
Remember, you're gonna spend hours researching.
You know how hot she looks. Like, it's amazing. Oh, man, I love
I just
James.
hope you guys do a Sunday show. You should still do one.
I love
There's a
Jane
lot of shit
Seymour.
to
It's kind of tough. Do you want to do a Sunday show? Would you do a Sunday show?
yeah.
For the Eagles game at 10 a.m.
We've done it before.
Oh,
We've done it before. Would you do it 10 a.m.?
It's New Year's
It's
though.
New Year's.
Oh yeah, it's probably not happening.
It's
Should we just do like mid game? We all get on Zoom together.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that would be better if we all just got on Zoom together instead of actually having to. AJ, it's New Year's Day. Picture this: you're out at 12:02 a.m. or p.m. No a.m. You just got buck wild. I'm just trying to say how I'm going to be, but with
Buck
you thinking
fucking
about it,
wild.
being here at 1 a.m. on New Year's Day would be kind of tough. I think. What is this?
1 a.m.
I want to. AJ's notepad is kind of like what's the movie where J-Lo goes into the killer's head?
The Cell.
The Cell. I feel like I'm looking
Cell.
at the script of The Cell.
No sell, no sell.
No cell, no cell, baby.
When AJ told me today that he had like sound bites written on his note on our notepad, I tried to look at them. I couldn't read one fucking word on that notepad.
Look at that. The wide shot of you three on the couch is
We're the three best friends that anybody could have. We're the three
That's you
best
three.
friends
It's you
that
three.
anyone could have. We're the three best friends that anyone could have.
I'm Doug.
that's oh Doug is good.
So for
Doug get lost?
guys, for sports lore.
Let's hear
Black
it.
Doug.
Give us some sports lore.
No, well, I got no sports. I'm saying, do we want to go any more in depth here? If we're gonna sit and chat, and I'm loving it.
Hey, easy with it.
But do you want to talk more about Titans, or should we go into?
I think going forward.
Yeah,
I think
me
the
too.
Titans
I wanna
game.
look forward.
I think we go forward instead of the Titans game talk. The Titans game, obviously, and this is.
At the end
I think we got to look. To me,
Listen, at the end of the week, no one's going to remember the Titans game.
Excuse me, no one's going to what?
lean into a mic. Lean into a mic.
Remember the Titans. Hey, listen.
Get into a
one's
mic,
gonna
you
remember the
wanker.
Titans. No one's going to give a shit about Houston. No one's going to give a shit about Jacksonville Jaguars. The whole point is like we're looking forward. We're going to the playoffs.
Playoffs.
Everything does not matter right now. Like this game does not matter.
Can I tell you something? I can see Nate right now, and he's looking at you thinking, wait till you see the 49ers. I can see it in his face.
Hey, fuck the 49ers.
Well, what's the chances that we play 49ers in the playoffs?
Good chance.
Playoffs? No, well,
You win, you get the buzzsaw.
no. If we win, so what we did. Remember, we went through it. If we win, and every other team that's expected to wins, we're going to be seeing the Eagles in the divisional. And I'd rather see the Eagles in the divisional so that we can beat San Fran in the NFC.
Who does San Fran? Who do you see? Who does San Fran see in the playoffs right
It's
now?
either the Giants or the Commanders.
Right now,
Oh, fucking walk in the park. Talk about walk to remember.
I feel like every game from here on out is a walk in the park.
bullshit.
But anyway,
what?
Bullshit.
Confidence is sky high.
I like it. I mean, the Niners, the Niners.
Win.
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 Super Bowl.
Couple playoff wins, Super Bowl. I'll do that every fucking year because
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
literally grinds.
Oh yeah, fuck you.
People still get pissed off
Yeah.
about
I
that?
still get messages from it.
That has a couple has like 40,000 views and it still gets comments.
What the
My favorite thing about it is like,
If not more.
can you not tell this is a parody of like
Yeah, exactly.
a Cowboys fan expecting them to win every? I just don't.
Exactly.
I can't imagine watching that video and being like, well, no, they're not winning every game.
Even as someone who's
That's what they did though.
I know
That's
it
the
makes
best
it
part.
makes zero sense.
one of my favorite videos is the what's
you
that?
baiting in the shower.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
No, the 1917.
Oh, Island Boys.
No, the 1779.
1917.
Oh, what were you saying in the last video though? 1776.
Oh, I was saying that.
Sorry,
no.
you were confusing me. I was confused.
The 1979 video, which seems like ages ago, but
Smashing Pumpkins?
where we did the
Great song.
guy running
Absolutely.
from the movie 1917.
Oh, Ad's edit of that.
I
Yeah.
said 1979. I'm sorry.
I said I had the idea. I said, Ad, are you able to do this? And he nailed it.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever seen that?
So far ago.
play
Yeah.
it.
Okay, let's get it up here.
Why
I
don't
got
I
it.
get notifications?
Oh,
for
not
that
yet.
shit?
Let me get it up.
Okay,
This
this
is probably
this
before you were
this is older.
No, I've been.
Before you were born, Adrian.
before you were
How is
born.
that
This
possible?
weren't
so this
born
was
yet.
last year. So I'll give a little backstory. This was last year. We were flying back from the Cowboys lost to the Raiders on Thanksgiving, and I watched 1917, and I watched this clip, and I said, Ad, if you're able to do this, I'm not good enough to edit to do this, but I have an idea. take everyone. You'll see. I said just take everyone that we're
I
playing.
saw
And
the
do,
Braveheart one, which was awesome.
Ad did that too, and that was
The
good.
Braveheart one was good.
Incredible. That was
Ad,
incredible.
hey, me and Ad work well together. I give him the ideas. He edits them.
We didn't do any of those this year.
No, but
you
I
guys should be brothers.
did have a good Pulp Fiction one. I did have a good, or not Pulp Fiction. There's a good Snatch one that we could do. I just have to remember it at some point. Is this it, AJ? The best thing about that video is it literally for like 4 or 5 weeks it was true. So it just kept picking up steam.
And then
We lost the Cardinals.
As soon as we lost, people were like, "This didn't age well."
Yeah, this didn't age well. It's
This
like, wow.
didn't age well.
Yeah, this didn't age well. They literally had been following it for like 6 weeks.
There's a lot of hopium. There was a lot of hopium.
Yeah, we went with the hopium.
Also, the picture of Dobbs' parents showing up every once in a while is pretty fucking good.
Oh, that's a goddamn meme.
That is a classic.
That is a god. Here, let's get it one more
My
time.
son's playing in the NFL. My son scored a touchdown. Same look.
It almost looks like they took some polyjuice potion from Harry Potter.
It's not just one. It's like multiple.
I just don't get why they look so angry.
Yeah.
If my kid,
I think they just hate the weather.
if my fucking 56 cousin was playing in an NFL game,
Yeah.
They look shell shocked or something.
yeah, they don't look happy.
Because look, he's an astro scientist. He did YouTube videos on NASA shooting rockets into space. Like, this is probably like below them in terms of what he's.
That's what I said. They were expecting him to be a scientist, not playing his games.
He's out here running around throwing a fucking pigskin around. I mean, come on.
And also maybe they truly are impressed with him, and they just don't know how to show it.
I mean, the dad was happy.
The dad, they caught him smiling.
That's him smiling right now.
Okay, guys, I gotta get a crack him here. Hey,
Crack him if you got him.
crack him if you got him, son.
Hey, we will take any sort of questions in chat. If not, we're gonna continue on with our
We're just gonna banter.
our thoughts about the future here.
Thoughts of the future, thoughts of the game, thoughts of postseason, thoughts of after season, even really.
Pretty impressive. Oh, there it is.
Well, after season, I
There it
mean,
is.
God,
That
that's too
feels
far
way
ahead.
better, right?
Besties aren't left-handed.
I was worried.
We got a
there.
lot of love going on the couch.
Fucking worried about you guys being left. You guys drinking left-handed all cash.
Even if
this-
I was left-handed, I'd pretend I was right-handed, just so you know.
I mean, do they even know that they're?
At one point, you just can't even break up the chatter. You just got to let it organically happen. They're talking about left or right-handed drinking. You just got to let it happen.
Nate, question. I'm ambidextrous, so I'm like Jake Plummer out there.
Put-
Sometimes I might throw it right. Sometimes I might throw it left.
Jake the Snake.
That's not Gyllenhaal, you all right?
Do either of you guys have any of you guys on the couch there prior to talking about left or right hands? Anything going forward that you want to talk about, or
Well, I mean, I think you guys already covered it in the sense that the fact
Nice.
that
Nice.
depending on what happens this weekend with the Eagles is going to determine what we do against the Commanders next week.
I have a crazy idea.
Fuck with me, DJ.
Yes.
Take your pants off.
No.
Just kidding. Go to the Cowboys YouTube page. Offhand here.
Yep.
Go to the Cowboys YouTube page and see if they've hammered out any interviews yet. We can play Cowboys page interviews and we won't get flagged. You know how I know this? Because I've done it
Okay, so I got a question too. While Alex is doing that,
Also, too.
as well.
What is
Also
the
with
ruling
it.
on like Micah Parsons wearing a fucking booted cast on there?
What's a booted cast? Is that like a boot?
I don't know, like
It's like just a bandage.
was it a bandage or was it
Yeah.
a full on cast?
No, it was like his hand bandage.
He was wearing a mitt.
I think that it counts with as long as
Nothing.
he didn't wrap it in anything that becomes a hard, hardening surface. Like so, he can't use
Or
it
soon.
as
It's like not a cast or something.
fucking weapon. Because I think in the '70s the Raiders were Lyle Elizada, I think, was famous for
He would club people with it.
making clubs. So I
He
think
would
it's-
purposely go in them with it and club guys with it.
Yeah.
That's the 70s football compared to now,
Yeah.
where a guy gets a completely legal hit on a quarterback. And I'll talk about this. This happened today. The Titans player came in untouched, fucking smoked Dak.
Yeah.
Like a hard hit.
Yeah.
Got flagged for roughing the passer. Clean though. Like at what point?
Clean.
At what point is it like, okay, guys, this is getting a little bit too far?
It could have been from before. Like there was a few that were like, okay, and they didn't call it, but maybe they're calling it after the fact.
A makeup play.
Yeah.
Hey, here's a nice fact from RJ Ochoa.
He's a fan of the cast. He's actually going to come on at some point.
The Dallas Cowboys have now won at least 12 games in back-to-back seasons for the first time since 94-95. It has been 27 years since they were last this good in just 2 straight years.
And this is one of those things that kind of bugs me about Cowboys fans. We're literally doing something that we haven't done in over 20 years.
Yeah.
Yet I would say I'm not going to say like 50-50, but I'd say 30 to 70
feels like
aren't happy about it.
I know.
Well, okay, he finishes with saying how Mike McCarthy gets no credit or respect is beyond me.
He finished it with hashtag fuck Cowboys fans.
No, but I can say though that sure, the stat is great and getting to the playoffs is great, but everyone says at some point or
Playoff
another
wins
in
matters.
the season.
No one's as cozy as I am.
No, we need
Coast right up.
we need that playoff win, and not only that playoff win, we need the AFC Championship or NFC Championship. Sorry.
Yeah.
So-
it gets back to that thing. I don't give a fuck if you have 6 wins and you make the playoffs. I want us to get into the dance and actually do something with it.
Exactly.
This season to me is completely moot if we get into the postseason and we get eliminated in the first round.
Yeah, so
I cannot do another first round loss. I just can't. I will go into full blown panic mode. I'll just be over there on the couch with those 3 sex machines.
Yeah.
And I'll just be rocking back and forth on top of them maybe.
Yeah.
I'll just be rocking on
A
them.
repeat of last year.
Last year, I went, this was me last year. I just went, no! And I just turned around and looked at the wall.
Yeah.
And it's funny. You could search on YouTube
good meme.
Cowboys fans reacting to the San Fran loss. And there's like a bunch of people in it. And in one part where actually, let's get it. Let's put it up. AJ, find, it's actually.
I didn't know that we were part of another person.
We're part of it. They compiled like 20, like Law Nation, Vach, all those guys, and we're in there too at some point.
Which team?
Like, who takes the time? Like, it's like no other fan.
It's content.
Yeah, but no other
Don't
like
put CanFan.
no one would do that to any other fan base except for the Cowboys.
Like in football?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit.
You can put your arm out.
Okay, hey.
He moved. Hey, he moved. He doesn't want me now.
No, you can do that. I just had to move up. I was
Get your, oh, you got to get that over there.
Now I'm sitting
Oh,
here.
we gotta
like
find
this.
out stuff.
There we
No,
go.
don't. Just get it. Just have it on. It'll be funny.
I feel like you're the $1 million man now. There you go, man.
Okay, guys. This is. Can you guys see the screen here?
Yeah, we can see it.
Well,
Okay.
we can't play
I feel you.
YouTube.
No, but the none of these guys are gonna
Is that
fucking.
us?
Hey, some-
No, that's
Ref got in the way!
So just like skip ahead.
You son of a bitch! You fat motherfucker!
Wow.
We're at like 6 minutes, I think.
You see, you saw them run the hell off.
But do like a couple.
Oh yeah.
NFL.
I don't understand what just happened.
What just happened? Why we always gotta lose off of a technicality, man?
Yeah, he's right.
Game.
No, we're further,
We had
AJ.
17
We're after this guy.
And the game
There's a-
was over.
I can see.
You know what it is?
What happened to the time?
Is everybody in everybody that ain't a Cowboys fan, everybody hate one team.
No, they don't hate them.
There we are. He passed
Everybody
us.
hate the
They hate them
Cowboys.
so much they love them.
There's us. Go.
I saw you guys.
So just leave it from here.
Gene, here you go. Remember we saw this. We'll play after the same part. The same scenario where the umpire got in the way. He has to touch it though.
This guy's got the torch.
Look at them. They're.
I don't think this is going to work out. Well, they'll get
So this is us losing last year to San Fran. We're the next one.
official gets in the way. It's over. The game is over.
The one girl has no fucking clue what's going on.
Yeah, on the one on the left does not give a fuck.
She's just there for the
Look at this.
threesome.
It's going to be over because the umpire has to touch the ball. Of course, that's ridiculous for a game to end like game.
Yeah.
They might just. That's.
There we are. Look at the difference.
They're trying to call us out. They're gonna punt.
Oh.
Okay, Steve's never allowed to come in.
You
with
just
that
won
big
us the
shit.
game, San Francisco. You just won us the game. You sons of bitches.
Fourth
Because-
quarter, AJ.
That's the lead they have is not a lot.
Am I right? Am I right?
The lead they have is nothing.
No, it isn't. We score a touchdown.
Yeah.
We win. Nate Dogg loves this.
Right?
If we score touchdown,
Wow, they're giving us a lot.
Look at the studio. Okay, this is where
disappears.
get on the ball. This is where he goes.
Spike it.
The ref tackled him.
Spike it.
No,
The ref tackled him.
No.
The ref fucking tackled him. This is where you see it hit me. Right here. I'm just like
Quiet.
watch me just drop the headset.
Fuck that.
Faces the wall.
The wall face.
You know what though? Hey, I will tell you that I'm gonna go back to that type of time clock. It's way better.
The wall look, and the hand to the face.
Yeah, that's good.
Cooper Winston saying AJ was wasted.
Oh, yeah.
AJ being wasted?
AJ wasted in the fourth quarter of a game? That doesn't happen. Look at that. I didn't even know what to do.
Sleeping.
Yeah, the studio was fucking weird.
Studio, that's the quietest we've ever been. And then it just fades. Oh, these don't even watch them. They're so fucking annoying.
Whoops. Steve has met Steve with that number 7 Diggs jersey. We've lost every single time he's come into the studio with that jersey.
Yeah, you can't have
I
Steve.
swear to fuck.
Can't wear it anymore.
Isn't that funny? I was just like watching reactions and I was like, I was literally just watching and it was like 2 a.m. one night. I couldn't sleep.
For all
And
audio,
we popped up.
and audio listeners, if you've made it this far, this is why you got to join.
Congrats.
Yeah, and this is why you got to join the live chat because you can see the videos that we're playing right now. Unfortunately, right there, you just got a little bit of an audio orgasm.
Yeah, congrats. You've won a dinner with Josh Dobbs' parents.
God damn that!
Like you're paying.
An audio orgasm.
There you go.
They did not look happy. We can all say that. We can all
I
admit it.
can't wait till you guys meme this shit.
The worst thing about going to dinner with Josh Dobbs' parents is when the bill came and like you're waiting for them to grab it and you're just in a staring contest with them because no one's grabbing it.
Yeah, no one's blinking either.
No one's
It's
blinking, and
fucking
you're
scary.
like, why is she wearing the coat and why is she 6 feet taller than her husband?
It honestly looks like she has. It's Josh Dobbs' dad, and then a bunch of like little kids who are playing adults, and they're like putting a big trench coat on.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like with her. Like she
Bunch
has
of little rascals going on there.
yeah.
Hey, we got a question from chat. We got a question from chat here. What? It's from Mark Jaramillo. What are you all's Cowboys ritual for the game?
A lot of crackums.
Yeah, we drink. We usually I'd say we get here about an hour before. Adam, I'm gonna ask you your ritual because I know you were down here a lot longer than AJ and I were here. So what was your ritual for game day today?
Okay, so my ritual generally on game days, I get into the studio and I throw on the NFL Network, and I just kind of piddle. I piddle with some of the putter. I piddle and putter around with the technology. I make sure a lot of our shit's working. But that's just basically my game day thing. I'm trying not to focus too much on it, and I'm just trying to think of the technology that we're working with and some of the equipment.
AJ,
It's pretty boring.
what about you? Show up about 5 minutes till the game.
Show up, plug in, fucking make sure everything sounds good. Get the sound bites over.
Hey,
and-
respect. You were here at 4 today.
Yeah, and
Respect.
I get a crack going.
Yeah,
And if I don't have my vapes here, which I just bought a new set, so I'm good. But if I don't, then I make sure I gotta go have a smoke either before I get here or.
well, when you say a
when I get
smoke,
here.
like, what do you mean a
weed.
smoke?
I smoke weed.
Smoke
a little pipe. Smoke a little pipe.
Ant doesn't know how to do that.
But here I got my vape, so I just.
There it is.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do it twice. I was trying to find smoke weed every day, and I panicked.
It's all right.
I tried finding smoke weed every day. I couldn't find it.
On the different tabs, there's offense,
But you are nothing
defense,
but garbage.
randoms, and Cowboys CanFan.
Oh, that was a big vote.
Oh my God, AJ's feeling good. My ritual, I usually mosey in. I would say I'm usually pretty good for about an hour and a half prior. come down, talk to Ad. We usually talk about nothing for a good, I'd say 15, 20 minutes. We usually just movie quote each other for probably about 15, 20 minutes. I sat here, Ad today, I'll just go off of today. I sat down and Ad ran all his new sound bites at me. And I almost laughed a couple times. They were pretty good. And then I went to guessing what movie they were from. And then I just start drinking, usually. Nice. I usually just start. I have the easiest part of any of us. I show up. My work's done midweek during the week. I do a lot of shit during the week. My game day montage is sit where Nate Dogg is.
Sit where Fat is.
No, not Fat. Sit where Nate Dogg is. Sit where Nate Dogg is, and I just start drinking.
With your bro here, though.
Mine.
What are you talking about?
I'm gonna do my ritual now.
Well, because you have I was telling the guys.
I like to say something now.
Well, you have. What's that from?
Like to say,
what's that from?
Fucking hangover. I'd like to say something. And I prepared something. My ritual is I go to each of my rooms in my house and I turn on the Cowboys CanFan podcast, like and subscribe, and then I phone all my friends and tell them to watch it, and then I watch the football game while I watch my brothers.
That's awesome.
Algorithm.
And then I'll talk to Nate Dogg, and we'll discuss what we're going to drink that day.
The algorithm.
It is true.
The algorithm's important.
I'd like to say so.
We're gonna call you Brother Adrian the algorithm beater.
Yeah. Algo beat.
Algo beat.
The AB, the AB?
The AB, the AB.
Wow.
ABBB, ABBA.
Actually,
ABBA?
Are you from Sweden?
Outside of the ABBA, in our group chat, we generally someone will always launch into a big all caps game day, and then we'll start posting like some of the IR stuff that's going on.
IR?
Yeah, like
IRL.
IRL.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Not the IR, but who may or may not
the
be
injury
playing.
report.
And then we'll generally talk about the times that we're going to arrive, but we try not to think too much about it because we know we're going to be talking for 5 or 6 hours through the.
Looking right now, 5 or 6 hours. We've been now. What time is it right now?
9:50.
9:50.
6 days later, here we still are.
That's almost 6 hours. That's 6. We're pushing 6 hours here.
I wonder how long you could actually.
Oh
go
my
just
God!
sitting here
Yeah.
talking.
The crazy thing is
the crazy thing is Nate's about to feel what a real man's like.
the crazy thing is that the longer you stream, maybe not right now because it's a late game and half the people that watch us are on the East Coast. But if you were at a 4 p.m. game, Eastern and 1 p.m. Western, right now we would be firing right now. It's weird. The longer you go, YouTube will just push you to more people.
Yeah.
And so
really?
we usually at like a 1 p.m. game by 5 or 6, we're all like dying. And we want to just go eat, and it's like, well, we can't. We have 60 people watching us.
Tripled the amount of people.
Yeah, it's usually triple anything we had during the game. It's like, well, we just got to keep going. Right now, it's been pretty steady. We got boots on the ground saying, let's keep this going through New Year's. Oh yeah, boots.
Hell yeah, brother.
We're not going to stop streaming until New
Like we're doing a
Year's.
24/7.
Holy face, is that what he means? I wonder if we could do
Tonight?
No, we're not stopping until New Year's.
Everybody, the CanFan marathon stream.
Couple piss breaks.
The lines are open if you want to donate.
Donate, to our
the
favorite
dogs.
charity.
Your favorite charities. Here we go. Cowboys CanFan.
I have a question for you guys. If there was a urinal in here, like a porta potty, how long could you guys stay in here with all of us?
Oh man,
I'm saying 10 hours.
I could do a full day.
I'm saying 10 hours.
I get pretty squirrely.
With no internet.
No internet?
No form of
And
entertainment.
what, we're just sitting here drinking and pissing?
No, there's no more booze. We've actually now drank. We've now drank and now we're hungover. An hour.
I'd have murdered you and ate all of you by now.
Yeah.
I definitely would have ate those Doritos over there.
If there's no reward, reward, I'm just out as soon as I can.
Okay, if there's a award
I'd have
of
married Jane
50
Seymour
grand
by now.
for the podcast, 50 grand for the podcast. If we could do a week
I could do it.
for 50 grand,
Oh, for 50 grand to just sit around?
but for the
absolutely.
podcast.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I could.
That's a good
here's the thing.
answer.
I go into a different gear mode.
yeah.
If we had to do some sort of challenge or competition and be in this,
We're fucking Star Wars lines, guys.
But with saying that, we also have someone that wouldn't take a beer sponsor.
Alex.
Hey, correction.
AJ, I'm just joking. I'm joking. We don't have to bring it up. It was a
all we
joke.
need is some fuego on the line.
Yeah, dude, I honestly listened to your 3 songs. I listened to it on the way to work.
Yeah, that's it.
At some point, I had to drive to a different site, listen to it, and then I listened to it on the way home.
Yeah, the kids and I listen to it all the time.
So nine times.
Rachel just bumps it everywhere.
So good,
all
bro.
your Spotify playlists are from.
Why can't you download it, though?
people.
Why can't you download it?
It won't let you?
I tried to download it to get your numbers up, and I couldn't.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Boots on the ground with the super chat.
Oh, Boots.
Get the fuck out of here.
What's he
$9.99. He's saying, for your consideration for Sugar Daddy of the Year, Cowboys CanFan Award. Boots is trying to get the Sugar Daddy Award.
He could very much.
Boots on the ground, no matter what he does, he's getting an award for something.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Also,
him we had him live on location
Probably
for
for the most boots on the ground.
Most
yeah.
boots
You
on the
win.
ground, absolutely.
But we'll take the Sugar Daddy
You should
Award
get boots
also.
on the
Great
ground
award.
in the air. Get him a flight up here and boot on the ground
Boots
around
on
here.
the ground in the air.
Also, though, but two.
Also, two as well.
Also two
Yes,
as
as
well.
well.
Also two as well. Boots on the ground in the air.
Thanks, Boots. We appreciate it, man. You're the GOAT.
Get him up here.
Did you get those socks for Christmas?
I got them a while ago.
See where I got my socks?
Those are personal purchase.
These are
Okay.
these are from
Well-
Bandwagon
Those are
Baba.
fucking beauties.
A-
Well, obviously those.
AJ, what are you thinking?
No, I'm just saying if we have nothing else to.
Oh, we're talking. We're talking all night.
We
still got time till New Year's.
Marathon.
We're marathoning it. We
got
could literally
48
bring
All
up
right, okay.
bring up
We
some
got
Twitter.
48 hours.
Sure.
to
Bring up
Good
some
idea.
bring up some
New
Twitter.
Year's.
We're gonna just go full on AJ's screen. Make sure you don't share your tabs.
Hang on.
No, you're full on, son.
Yeah, can
Boots
we
on the
look
ground again says, "Boots in the air" sounds like the title of my sex tape. Oh, that's
Boots on
awesome.
the ground in the air.
Stephen Glenn, this is kind of where we're at in the chat. He wants to know who would win a fight, Jesus or COVID. Are we allowed to say that yet on YouTube?
Ooh, thanks a lot for just.
We're
fighting
in too
us.
deep now.
We're in too deep. I'm gonna say.
Can't talk about Jesus or COVID.
I'm gonna say a tie. I'm gonna be the good one here. Okay, we're gonna get some Twitter going. I mean, it's 10. Yeah, the game finished what, an hour and a half ago.
6 days ago.
But we're gonna go some YouTube or we're gonna get some Twitter action. AJ, just go with it.
Dak Prescott ties Troy Aikman on the Cowboys passing touchdown leaderboard.
Wow,
trash caught.
165.
He's trash, though. Dak sucks.
really? So who's ahead of him? Only Romo?
How can he suck? He's got the arm.
No, I know. I'm
Let me look.
Is Romo the only one ahead of Dak right now?
Where's Staubach in that? Way back? Wait, like.
I can't imagine.
played for
Yeah,
a long
no.
time.
Romo. So Staubach was 4th. Tony Romo's number 1. Dak Prescott just passed Troy Aikman. Now Dak's number 2.
Cool.
Crazy. That's
and,
cool.
Romo is 156. So
Dak's going to beat that. Dak will have every Cowboys
I'm
record.
sorry.
There we go. Let's get comfortable. There we go.
248.
So he's still
Romo's
got a bit.
248, quite a
Romo's
bit.
248. Dak's
Yeah,
at what?
165.
So Dak's at 165. Romo still got a lead on him, about 80.
Yep.
But realistically, if you're not hurt, you're gonna do. I'd say Dak's gonna do 20 a season. As long as he's with the Cowboys for the next 5 years, he's gonna beat it.
What's
Romo
Dak's
was just
total
so
for-
fucking good.
What's
Yeah.
Dak's total for the year so far?
Dak's for the year right now, he had 2 today. I think he's at 23. I'm pretty sure. I think he's at 23. Could be wrong. Either 23 or 22.
He has 22 touchdowns.
22 touchdowns
and
right now.
14 interceptions.
Oh, that's his worst he's ever had.
Yeah.
And it's even worse with the amount of games played so far.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, his ratio of touchdowns to interceptions to games played is by far his
But
worst
here's
of
the
his career.
complicated thing about it all, guys. He had a nearly 71%
Get
completion
that over there, AJ.
rating tonight, and
Yeah, and
overall has a 69%. Like, he's completing so many of his passes.
70%
Yeah.
at one point, and this is the issue. The Cowboys still are the top scoring offense in the league.
Yeah,
So it's such a weird with Dak. And since Dak's been hurt, they literally are the best in the NFL scoring points.
yeah, so I mean, with that produces more of the opportunity for him to throw a fucking interception, right? So
No, well, this is what I'm saying is he is tight when he needs to be most of the time. 70% of the time he's making
As all the greats
completions,
are.
including the interceptions that he's throwing, which is a lot, but it's the interceptions, how they're thrown and when they're thrown, and
So how much
how
of
it
that has
impacts the
led to
team.
like something that's
yeah, that I don't have.
manifested itself in a loss, like
Or or scores against.
or scores or
Yeah.
whatever, right? Like that's more important.
That is.
And it's hard
Very
to
true.
one of those things. It's one of those stats you can't judge. To me, I don't think his interceptions has been as bad as people are. Like tomorrow,
exactly. I agree with that.
tomorrow you're gonna hear, oh, Dak has X amount of interceptions. He's done this. The offense is still running at a high percentage. One thing we haven't talked about is, wow, how much different did this offense look without TP20?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Wow, did you know that he was that? Obviously, he's a huge playmaker, but did you realize that the offense was going to be this much less dynamic without him in the lineup?
No, without TP,
He's got another gear, dude.
It's not that Davis didn't run with, what is his name? Malik Davis. It's not that he didn't run with a full set of seam, and he gave a good effort out
He
there.
did his best.
Yeah, but
He just hasn't got that gear.
we miss what TP20 can add when combined with a runner like Zeke.
You cannot lose TP20 out of the offense.
I slightly disagree.
Let's hear it. Add best.
Okay,
Spit it.
So
Okay, lean in there, sweetheart.
Lead in there,
I
sweetie.
slightly disagree.
For our audio listeners, Adam had to lean into
I'm here to support.
Nate Dogg and really speak into the mic now. So go ahead.
The only reason I slightly disagree is that we saw Malik Davis have a couple of really solid yards in terms of his running that I think TP20 would have also have gotten the same amount, if not maybe more. But I do think that with the Titans, they did play a very solid run defense. So even if TP20, I think TP20 probably would have struggled just as much today because Zeke wasn't the regular Zeke that we've seen the rest of the year. So if you're looking at the number 2 rush defense, even if you put TP20 in the offense, I don't think it would have been that drastically different today.
You don't think that second gear kind of gives the defense a little bit? They were giving Zeke a lot of these tosses where TP20 is kind of the guy for that.
So, so the only area I think that would have been different would be some of the checkdowns that they would have done to
Nice,
TP20
good call.
over maybe Zeke or possibly just not have done. They maybe went for a different call versus what they would have done with TP20. That's the only differentiation I think would have happened had TP20 played.
That's a great ad. That's actually a really good point.
See that?
TP20.
You're way better on this side than you are over
I know,
there.
like,
bro.
what the hell?
That's amazing.
I'm like a fucking Steven Glansberg over here.
Fucking Steven.
You know what? He crossed my mind. I was.
Now you can't even get
figure
your-
it out.
You're
Either
complimenting. You
put
can't
it
even
alone
finish your
tomorrow.
compliment.
Can't even finish the compliment. Go
Don't
fuck
do it.
yourself, Ad. It was terrible.
Sitting over there like fucking Steven Glass.
No, the TP20 check down is something that we've actually. Oh, and Text 2005 just gave us a super chat of $2. Should we move Micah back to linebacker? I'm going to answer that with fuck no.
Yeah, no.
No. Micah with his pressures. And Text 2005, this is nothing against you. The only thing we've seen with Micah when he goes back to linebacker is, he's got that side-to-side versatility. LVE is going to be back for playoffs. Micah Parsons and his pressures and the chance that he has to make a game-changing play, you just rush him every fucking time.
Maybe.
In my opinion.
Maybe not. Maybe go fuck yourself.
What about this one?
I thought that was the fucking soundbite.
fucking Shakespeare.
I love those new
Fire that fucking pigskin!
Sorry, one last one.
Be careful though. It's spicy.
Oh, that felt good. I could see how sometimes you guys just want to play sound bites because it feels like you're powerful with it. There was one point of the podcast that you guys were talking for a while, or we were talking. I looked at the screen and it was just like on you three, and Alex was making a point. So I also see where Ad gets
Also
astray,
too.
where also too as well, where sometimes it's hard to switch.
Yeah, totally.
So Mark Jaramillo says, I feel like every week they face a top run defense.
I had to sit up to burp.
Which isn't wrong.
Is that screech hitting you?
Oh yeah.
I'm fucked up.
Should I get this one off too?
No, you just click it.
Or do you want to go back to Twit?
Oh yeah.
Let's get us some Twit.
Get those dogs up.
I can keep looking around.
Get us some Twit, and we'll just roll that in. Any news on Biodesh yet? Let's check it out. AJ, do you want to do that? Just Biodesh search.
How was your guys' Christmas? Was it good?
That's great.
Look at the three best friends over
Here are
there.
the three
Adds
best
very, very his composition beside you guys with the white jersey in between the NWO Latino. It's very nice.
Latino World Order.
AJ's gonna AJ's gonna check out. AJ's gonna see.
Just
no,
him in a boot.
Walking boot.
He's walking okay.
Fat walking
Head down.
boot.
Looks like one of us walking to the front line of some Subway. But if we were walking to Subway, we'd be getting we'd get the rice bowl. We'd get the rice bowl. We wouldn't get the sub.
I feel so bad for him.
Do you feel bad,
I
Daz?
feel so bad for him.
I feel bad for him too. He was having a really good season.
It's just a precautionary boot.
I hope so.
Yeah.
There are-
I mean, what fucking what hospital looked at him there?
Well, they have like,
doctors on the sideline.
The same guys that fucking. Didn't you see that movie where they just put shit into what's his name?
Varsity Blues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. I see it. I saw it. I've done it.
Yeah. Fucking Paul Walker's knee.
What are you putting out right now?
I was just looking for Biodas.
So is it confirmed what they've said his injury is?
No, just that he's in a boot. Didn't think it was. Dak said he didn't think it was serious. After talking with him, but
yeah, I talked to Biodas. He said he didn't think it was serious. I don't think it's serious either. Yeah. Cut to walking boot.
Walking boot is just a precaution that they throw on.
I think so
too.
The
good thing is there's a long wait, so he's obviously not playing against Washington. That's fine.
I mean, even if he's not playing against Washington, that gives him at least 15 to 16 days of recovery. I still don't know if 2 weeks of recovery.
Washington?
You think more?
Yeah, because so he'll count now till Sunday.
Okay, so January 14th to 16th is when the first wild card rounds are happening.
I mean the good thing. Sorry, go.
I'm just saying, go from today. So the 30th tomorrow, 2 days, and then when did you say the 14th?
It's like at least.
So he's got 16 days.
It's like 18 days.
16 days.
18
days at max. 16 days at min.
So the best thing about this is he's actually walking. So
exactly.
If he can fucking walk,
and he's shuffling.
Well, it doesn't matter.
He's doing the troll shuffle.
Can we call it what it is? It's called fat booting.
Yeah.
I'd wear two.
He was fat booting. He's like if any of us had a broken leg, we'd be fat booting.
I'd wear two fat boots.
He can stand. He can walk. I think he'll be all right.
I'm double fat booting every time.
My only issue with that age is with those air casts. And you're probably right. If he had something serious and if they worried it was like an ACL or something, he's not going to be
exactly.
He's not going to be walking on his boot. But those air casts, they do.
The thing that pisses me off with a lot of these comments is that like.
Sorry, I'll get
You're not going to just play rando backups in this game because if we would have gotten blown out and lost, like we still need to win this game. It's not like we even though we clinched playoffs.
It does
playoffs.
There's still if we win this game, which we did, and then the Eagles lose on Sunday, which they will.
Okay.
Then
I like that.
It's like, oh shit, we're now
get that deep voice a little bit closer to that mic though.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
A little bit. We could hear you.
I was just gonna say that
they're not just throwing the game like a fucking.
Yeah, but that's what that's what everybody it seems to want to say right now is that
it's
like
a narrative, right?
Why are we playing our starters? Why are we doing this in a game that doesn't necessarily mean anything?
Because it's a professional sports. And
exactly. That's where the CanFan sides is that and I definitely can see how Anth can get thrown off with that side when Alex and I are over there jerking each other off.
It's tough, right? When there's shit going on over here.
To talk and say something, and then
there's other people moving.
You're like, what the? I don't even know what I was gonna say.
No, AJ's bouncing.
He left.
Yeah, so you get over here beside me.
He left.
Actually leave.
No, he's leaving though. And
anyways,
we're gonna take this into the ground, boys.
Yeah, we have till New Year's. We have till New Year's.
We have till New Year's.
New Year's 2024.
I got a question for you. I got a question for you guys
One
here.
whole year.
Do you think we should have moved Tyron to LT and Peters to right tackle?
Yes.
Ad, you're thinking yes?
Yes.
I also think so. I like Tyron back at left tackle and Peters at right tackle.
Yeah.
Peters actually looked kind of weird at left tackle.
Peters felt off today. I think if we move him over to right tackle and we see what I mean, he did play right tackle earlier on in his career. I just think it's a better mix.
Oh, ankle sprain. Okay. That's what it is.
So AJ's going to be bouncing. He's going to be taking the when he was trying to talk to me, I thought he was trying to say he wanted me to put Twitter up. I was like, you want me to put Twitter up? I was like, you want me to Twitter it? Should we just end this, or what do you guys want to do? We're going to end it?
Peace.
Okay, how do we do this?
Dump.
Oh, we do a too sweet.
Sweet. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, crank it though. Give your guys yourself a too sweet.
Sweet.
I don't know how to fade out.
Top guys out.
We would have rolled that into the ground.
I could have really gone all night, to be honest. I was just settling in.
I don't know why we're not doing a New Year's